everybody. Welcome to Bound by Words in the last set of sprints for the Worldwide Write-a-thon. I can't believe we're already to the end of it. Just a little bit of a side note, our audio keeps off and on echoing, so if any of you catch that starting to happen, please let us know in the comments and I'll see what I could do to fix that. But yeah, I want to know while we're introducing ourselves and getting settled and situated, what you're working on, how many words you've got, if you're super excited about your progress this weekend, and what you'll be working on for our sprint. I think we're probably going to start with at least a 15-minute one because I already have that timer all queued up and ready to go. So I don't remember if I said my name at the beginning of this. My name's Madii. If any of you are new here, my name's Madii. All the links for everybody's channel is in the description below, and I'm just going to slide over this way if you guys want to introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Davaisha. My channel is grapefry, and I do something sometimes. That's my spiel.
Love it.
Hi, my name's Glory. My channel is Glory Writes the Blues, and today I'm going to be working on editing poems. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and this has been so much fun on the Write-a-thon.
Awesome. Hi, I'm Alli. I am a science fiction and fantasy writer and a YouTuber like everyone else here, just what we do. But I'm working on a science fantasy, which is my work in progress. I'm supposed to be working on book 2 today. I might go back and do revisions on book 1. I don't know. I'm scatterbrained. I just flip-flop between projects. So I might work on 3 different ones, 4 different ones today. Who knows? But nice to meet you guys and glad you guys are here.
That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm bouncing around between projects. Honestly, I just can't settle on anything. I'm just going to click through some of the comments. We've had Charlie for at least the last couple. It's very exciting. I can't believe this is the last sprint. I totally agree. Sherry is here. I was just in her sprint. Just a minute ago. I didn't fall asleep for hours during what was supposed to be a short nap.
Can relate.
I'm very jealous. Did anyone make it through the entire event and attend any stream? How about you guys who were like hosting here? Did any of you get to pop into every stream? Brooke's like, no, I went to bed at 10 last night.
Literally though. Well, we just had like a time change here too, so I'm like extra tired because we lost an hour. So.
Yes.
I shouldn't say that, like nowhere else has the time change, but like I know some places don't.
Yeah, I lurked on like a lot of them, but I wasn't actively commenting in everyone or even actively writing.
Yeah, same. Like I had like the previous stream going, but like I was like, no, I'll just sleep.
Yeah, this morning I like rolled out of bed and I queued the like playlist and I was like, I'll just listen to them right while I get in the shower.
Yeah.
Jessica also just took a 3-hour nap. I'm very jealous of everybody who got to chill. I was a little bit late to our backstage area because I was shoving toast in my face, trying to get ready for an hour and a half.
It's important to feed the body so you can keep going.
I was eating Subway, so I'm with you.
Oh, good. I'm going to make taco nachos as soon as we're done. So if I just out of here right at like 6:30, it's nothing personal. I have things waiting, better things. So Alli said a little bit of what she was working on, but do you guys want to go through while people are commenting in the chat and just say what you're working on today or for this set of sprints? I know Gloria is working on poems, but what about you other two?
What am I working on? I have a scene that needs to be reworked, so I'm probably going to do that. I'm just really playing Connect the Plot.
That's a fun game.
I'm actually going to be editing a video right now because I haven't posted in like a while. So I'm actually going to post tomorrow. Yay me.
That's an accomplishment, I think. Okay. I am starting my chapter 1 over again. I don't remember if I said that either. I'm so scatterbrained after the last sprint. But I lost 30,000 words of my novel. I thought it was a lot less. It ended up being way more than I thought it was because I thought I had backed up a lot better. So I'm working on a rewrite. I was already working on a re-outline, so I'm trying not to get emotional as I talk about it. But I started my chapter 1 in the last set of sprints. So I'm hoping to finish my chapter 1. But then I'll probably take a break and work on like a blog post or something. But yeah. Is everyone ready for writing?
Woo!
I'm just gonna throw us into a sprint then. It might take me a minute to. Does it work? And it works. We're sprinting.
Yay!
All right, that was either the longest or the shortest 15 minutes ever. I'm not quite sure. Sorry if I distracted anybody fighting with the timer. It just seemed like it was really minute. Somebody down the comments, I'll have to see in a minute, but they commented that it was correct according to their kitchen timer. So I had turned the speed down just to make you guys right. What Allie's trying to tell you in the comments, I am not sabotaging you, I swear.
You said 15 minutes, and I think I only had 7, so I'm very upset.
Well, other people think that I slowed it down too much, and I don't even know what's going on. But yeah, I didn't get a whole lot of writing done because I got 100 words. I was trying to address that and check the next timer. But if you guys want to go, I keep pointing around our shirt. You guys share your progress.
I finished picking apart the scene that I needed to, and I don't want to delete this, like the part that I don't need. I'm just debating whether I should just keep it in there for the word count.
Good reason.
Oh. Do you have like a word count like Mom, or you just don't want to kill the words?
I just don't want to kill the words. I'm such an underwriter that every word is precious. Like, I fight hard for these words.
These are my babies. Don't touch them.
I am the opposite. I'm like an overwriter, so I like take every opportunity for words out of my manuscript. The second I'm like, I might not need this, it's gone.
I am probably more of an underwriter, but on the other hand, I'm also vicious and ruthless with my words. Like, no, if you don't flow, you go.
That's I think a good balance.
Yeah. But yeah, that's from years of writing for newspapers and magazines where they're like, here is your limit. We will not publish if you don't meet it or less than that. And I'm like, okay, I want to get paid.
Hurts. But it's so true, but it hurts.
Well, it really gave me a lot of practice in like getting that flow just right. And then readers would like comment all the time of like, I absolutely love reading your stories out loud. And I'm like, it was worth the pain and tears. It was worth it.
Yeah, so, it's like that quote, like easy reading is hard writing.
Yes, I would absolutely agree. I only edited one poem. It was a love poem. So I literally got hot. I was like, and I was like, that's enough. I will not edit another till after this timer's done. I was wondering if it was really long because I'm like, surely the time
was. It was probably 20 minutes. I'm sorry, guys.
I was sure
really
if it was me, and it was because the poem was so steamy that I'm like, oh, is it me? Has time stopped? Okay.
I just suck with all technological things. Right. That was probably me. How far did you get, Allie?
So I do my scene skeletons. Susan Dinner does this. I think she learned it in the 2K to 10K by Rachel Aaron, I think. So I go through, I'm like plotting out my scene before I actually write it because I'm doing like, I left brackets for myself in this draft. And now I'm like detailing the brackets out. So I got brackets. 1 page. I have like a small notebook. So
small notebooks or best notebooks? How about you, Brooke?
Yeah, I just like watched through my video one last time and I have to put some music in. So I'm sure that's going to take me a whole nother sprint to pick out.
Where do you find your music? Oh, sorry.
Oh, no.
I just want to know.
I just use like the free music on YouTube. This is like a weird kind of music though, because it's a weird place to put music because I'm doing just like a 2-second like frame to have kind of like it's almost like a title page kind of thing, like just in between like segments. But I didn't want to have it like not have any noise because like when I was listening to it, I was like, whoa, did the video stop? So it was just kind of weird to have like 1.5 seconds of like absolutely nothing. So I just don't know what to put in there, you know?
Some of the YouTube music is so upbeat that it's hard to use for short clips.
I know,
you can
right?
Go on YouTube and like search like copyright free music. And there are like a bunch of songs, so you can find like any genre, maybe something slower that's not so jazz. I don't know. I think the YouTube stuff is all pretty jazzy. No matter what genre it says it is, it's pretty jazzy.
You're right.
We have somebody who wrote 10,000 words this weekend.
That's wonderful.
Like that blows my mind because it's only 5 p.m. So I thought I wanted to share that. Let's see what else we have going on. Charlie asked what program that I use. I use Scrivener. I just apparently don't know how to back up my work, and I suck. I had to wipe my whole computer, so it was preventable. It was a personal error, I promise. We have a lot of friendly faces that I've seen all day. I'm so excited that everyone decided to join us for the last sprint. This was Alli trying to help me figure out what the timer was doing.
It was weird. It was like jumping, like, it was like 10 seconds difference. Usually there's only like 6 seconds. It was like 10, 15. It was weird. I agree. You weren't crazy.
This is who Adam said that it was correct for their kitchen timer. I'm just going to trust you and your kitchen timer. That seems like the most solid thing. Oh, my chat jumped all the way to the bottom. Oh, if I miss anybody, I'm sorry. Sherry has food. I'm so excited for you. We were talking about food for the whole sprint last time. Oh, Jessica was also trying to help me fix the timer issue. Everyone was a big fan of the crown. How do you guys feel about the crown counter?
Yes, I second that.
I mean, I don't know if that crown is curly hair friendly. So I didn't want to I don't want my hair to get cut out of the crown, so I didn't fantasize too hard.
It's probably not. I picked that one because it was cute, but I will admit that I accidentally closed it. So the next one will be a little bit different. I was just so frustrated. Okay, we got some word counts now.
Nice.
54, 101. Do you guys have plans for like the next sprint? Are you working on the same thing, something different? Everyone's so quiet. I'm not used to this.
Is this not the last?
I know. I'm
wait,
sorry.
never mind.
I'm so tired.
Are you
The
at the
curse
end
of
of
the
your
last
writing room?
sprint. We're all tired.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not my usual bright-eyed, bushy-tailed self. My like little tail is wilting. I apologize.
Aww.
I was like, is this not the last sprint? And then I was like, wait, no. This is the last stream. She meant the next sprint on this stream.
Like
I'm just
sprints.
dumb.
I'm hoping we can get at least 2 more sprints in. I have a 2-minute timer queued up if that's okay with everybody. If you guys have opinions, if everyone watching this is for or against that, pop it in the chat box. Moon here adores brackets. How do you guys feel about brackets when you write? Do you use them or do you skip them? Or
I think they're good to use, but like she said, like to actually fill them in, you're like, oh crap, I didn't want to do this then. I have to do it now.
Yeah.
I bracket my brackets.
I like filling in brackets. It's like checking things off a list. It's like, ooh, Mad Libs, I can do this. And it's like, yeah. But that's only if I know what's supposed to go in the bracket. But if it's just blank, you just put something in like, oh, how dare you give me no direction? Even to myself. To past glory. How dare you give me no direction?
I've definitely written, like, I always put notes in the brackets, but I've definitely accidentally gave myself some vague notes. And future me is like, what was I even talking about there?
It's like when you go to sleep and you have a really good dream. And I remember sometimes I'd write down my dream as soon as I got up. And then I go to read it later. I'm like, what?
Like, I'm just clearly delusional. That's all. Charlie recommends sound effects, which I've never actually used, but that sounds like a really good idea.
Yeah, that's what I was looking through right now. I'm thinking of putting in some like rain sounds or something. I don't know, just something to like fill the awkward silence, you know?
Mm-hmm. Like I didn't
know Canva could do music.
I literally love Canva. I do so much on Canva.
It's so good.
I do know somebody though who used some Canva music to make either an intro or an outro, and it's still got
copyright
not the copyright strike, but the demonetization for the whole thing. So I would say try testing it out with like an unlisted video, you know, with that sound, just to make sure.
I'm pretty far from monetization anyway. I mean, I know some of you guys are up there, but I think I have a little bit of a cushion.
Well, like they have a paid Canva account, and they were like, "I'm so betrayed." And it's like I can understand that feeling of like, "How dare you? I gave you money."
That's really annoying.
Because they're the best. I agree. I have to figure out what to put in them afterwards. Yeah, that's the big. I try to always give myself an idea of what I want to put when I make the brackets, so I don't forget.
I love your avatar, the link. So I love Legend of Zelda. So total fan.
Same. I'm a big fan.
I like that Jessica's out here giving recipes.
I have my Dropbox linked to my Scrivener, and I also have it linked to my iPad to sync them together. But when my computer broke, it's the display that broke. The computer's not broken. So I didn't have any way to actually pull up my computer to back it up after it happened to Dropbox and then my iPad. And then when I took it to the place, I wasn't thinking when I left my house that it was just the screen that was broken, so I didn't grab my iPad. So when they hooked it up to the computer, I had no way to back it up. It was kind of just poor planning. So learn from my mistakes. If your computer screen goes black and you can't get on it, grab all of your hard drives and thumb drives and take them to the store with you.
I've got to be honest, this write-a-thon, I've heard so many writing horror stories that I feel like the write-a-thon has been subtext is all the horrible things that could break your heart as a writer actively happen to people. And I'm like...
It's funny that you say that because my computer broke almost like about a month ago now, and I just started creating content. And this write-a-thon was like I finally get to write again. I get to do things. And of course, my computer works. I have a monitor. Like it was supposed to be the end of the terror. Jessica has pancake bake. I need to know about what pancake bake is.
She's got a recipe in there, or at least like a general idea of.
Oh yeah, she tells you.
Yeah, so she's dropping recipes in the chat. It's fantastic. Fantastic.
Wait, where did I miss this?
It's on down. Keep going.
Yeah,
keep going.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. It's basically pancake mix with extra eggs and cinnamon.
Yep. Like you put it in a pan and bake it. So then you can cut it up in slices or squares.
Like bacon on the bottom of the pan. That was my thought.
I've seen it where people have put fruit on top, like bananas, and pushed them into the batter before baking, or nuts.
Oh, and then, I don't need to know this.
That sounds really good.
This is not good for my health.
Well, but
what do you
if you cut them in squares, then you can put them in the toaster every morning. So that's still healthier than going to the fast food on the way to work or what have you, right?
You're right.
Fair.
I mean, the way I eat pancakes with the amount of maple syrup I put on them, it's probably not. But for normal people, probably.
Well, or you could put Nutella or peanut butter on your pancake,
I love
your
Nutella.
toasted pancake square. And so, oh yeah.
Okay, we're getting close to another writing sprint. I see people are getting anxious in the comments here.
Let's do it.
Amanda writing over D&D. I have to say that's pretty impressive, especially because her husband is her DM. So I'll say that quietly in case he's listening because it's a secret. How do you guys feel about 20 minutes? Does that sound good for everybody? Sweet. It might take me a second to share this camera, or the timer, I should say.
I'm excited to see what this one is to see it, and
it's a little more boring. Oh, why isn't this one? Yeah, I'm sorry. I found another. Oh wait, I found a cute one. Maybe I'll.
No, this one's fine. It's beautiful. It's very simplistic and just perfect.
Or not StreamYard. YouTube is a short ad, and I'm not going to make you guys watch that. So let's timer up in 3 to 5 seconds. Okay.
I'm sorry. I feel bad now, Madii. I didn't mean it.
I changed it. It's cuter now.
This isn't a pretty timer. We demand aesthetic.
I don't know why. I promise.
I don't know.
Okay.
An ad. I wasn't expecting it to tell me I had to watch an ad.
This one's great. This was great.
Yes, this is lovely. It's all good, Madii. You're doing a fantastic job.
Does anyone know why it's not full screen and the other one was? I was trying to figure out the difference. The other one, I didn't do anything to it, and it was full screen.
I don't know. I hate technology. I'm not real sure.
Yeah, I'm not a big tech person. Okay, I'm going to hit play, and we're going to just sprint, and I'll see if I can figure it out while we're on there. Happy sprinting, everybody. All right, we are done with that sprint. Take a minute, stand up, jog around the room, get yourself some coffee, save your work. Jessica left in the comments that she's going to start putting it in the graphics to back up your work.
Yes.
I, in my defense, thought I was doing well at it. Also, this sort of made me laugh. I wanted to share Julie's comment. It's not even Mercury retrograde. So then I seen that and I Googled, when was retrograde? Yeah. And it was January 30th to February 20th, and that is actually when my computer broke. So that sort of made me laugh. Like, what a coincidence.
What a coinky dink.
Yeah, but I got some writing done that sprint. I'm kind of excited. I've probably been slacking on sharing some comments because I'm trying not to be distracting to you guys. But I got a good 400-ish words done, like 380. How did you guys do?
Sorry, someone is vacuuming.
Oh.
That's good and bad at the same time.
I want someone to vacuum my house.
I love vacuuming. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
I finished outlining. Well, I got to the point where when I do my skeleton, sometimes I get to a point where like I just need to start writing. I don't need to finish out like my scenes. So I started writing, and I got 100 words after I did my skeleton for a while. So.
Yeah, I did that. I gave myself like a page of this like big notebook, and it was like whatever I could fit in this page is what I'm putting on my outline. And then as soon as the page is full, I'm like allowed to add things because I'll fuss. What about you, Gloria and Brooke? Either or.
I finished another poem. It was a long one. So, yay!
Yay for finishing. I love the finishing feeling.
These are, very emotional poems. So it's like, oh my God. Okay. So I was like, yeah. How much time we have? A minute? Great. Cannot start a new one yet.
I have this disorder where when I see we have like less than 30 seconds or like less than a minute, I like can't be productive because then I'm just like waiting.
Yeah, just wander around. Let me click on tabs, look at things.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just finished going through my video again, and it's ready to upload. I was trying to find a thumbnail for it.
You found music?
I ended up just like not doing music. I like went through the sounds for a while and I couldn't really find anything that I liked. So I was like, whatever. I just shortened it to like 1.5 seconds. So it's like not a whole 2 seconds of like awkward silence. So whatever. We'll see if people don't like it.
2 seconds of awkward silence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure and comment on it whenever you load it.
Oh my gosh. It's gonna be I'll be waiting.
You could like
You're gonna
put up
have
in the corner
45
ASMR.
people.
You just like I meant to do that. It's the aesthetic,
Yeah. You're gonna have all 45 people watching this video. The silence really bothered me in the beginning.
Like, this is so awkward. Yeah. So yeah, all I have to do is like upload it to YouTube and like schedule it, but I can't do that while I'm live streaming because my computer, like, that's not good for it. That's too much.
Oh my gosh, yeah. For some reason, my slow now. Like my computer's never been slow. I open too many tabs and it's like I can see it think. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm gonna start clicking to is the vacuuming done? Do you want to catch us up on how you did with your sprint, or are we coming back around?
No, I think they're done. I had to go take out some chicken to defrost for dinner, and then I got distracted, and I'm watching like seamstress YouTube. So I got nothing done.
What kind of chicken are you making tonight?
Baked, probably. Just throw it in the oven.
Do you do sweet potatoes with it or anything? That's my favorite with baked chicken, personally.
Yes, I love sweet potatoes and like green beans. It's my combination.
That sounds really good. We can add our recipe book that's growing in the chat. We're talking about the Kodiak protein pancakes. I have seen I've seen some people talking about the microwave ones. I don't know if you said it, Alli, or if somebody else said it, but I've seen them and I've never tried them, and I need to do that with my life.
They're so good. So good. I'm sorry. I
completely
love
convincing. Them. Moon is also excited. I've seen them before. I don't know why I haven't just gotten them, but I
Are we
hear
talking about like
brand.
frozen pancakes or pancake batter?
No. It's like powder. It's like mix, like pancake mix, but it's protein pancake mix.
Oh, okay.
Comes like a little cup on like the pancake aisle, and the Kodiak pancakes are my favorite. but they have lots of chocolatey flavors, which is my favorite personally.
Yeah.
I
So
think I've only had their like frozen pancakes and waffles, their protein ones.
I didn't
in
know
the
they
freezer
had
section.
frozen ones. That
Yes,
sounds
and
good.
those were really good, but they were like expensive. So I'm like, well, that'll be the last time I eat it. But I splurged once. It was yummy.
that's your writing
Yeah.
reward. You do this, you get a nice fancy pancake.
I'm so glad that y'all are here to help me like logic out how to get everything I want. Thank you.
I'm glad too. I seen this comment that Adam left that the backups are automatic. Mine actually aren't. So if you want to like include how to make that happen, I don't know if it's
Maybe it's
because
a
I have a
setting.
Windows computer and an iPad, so I don't know if that is why they're not automatic. But when I looked up how to set it up, it's just like one button. It's not like a hard process. I hit one button and it syncs. I just sometimes forget to do that, like most of the time.
Like 30,000 words to forget to do it.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
I am still genuinely holding to the belief that the gremlins got into your computer and that's what happened. It wasn't that you forgot for 30,000 words to hit the save button.
Well,
I'm
I don't
genuinely
actually use my iPad to back up. I use my iPad just when I want to write when I'm out, which is why I don't back up whenever like regularly, because I only back up if I'm going to take it out to write. And then other than that, I just back up on my computer, and I have like a terabyte hard drive. Well, it's like 5 terabytes. Like I could put my entire computer on it. I don't know why I didn't do that. I should have done that when I bought it. It's just funny. Like I just don't understand how Dropbox works very well, because I copied and pasted my Scrivener file into my Dropbox, and it just didn't upload correctly. So I have some files there that might be slightly encrypted that might have part of my novel in it, but I don't know how to use it. But thank you for trying to help me out, Adam. That's so sweet. Maybe I'll harass you later and see if you know what's going on. One of the favorite Scrivener options. Yeah, I need to figure out how to do that. And yes, Sasha, I keep thinking when we go to sprints to like whenever we get out of sprints to remind you guys to like the stream, and then I just don't. So thank you for posting that. I appreciate that. Everyone liked the stream. Talking about pancakes again. Apparently there's a s'mores flavor. Update to the pancake conversation. There's a s'more flavor. And the snow timer, I know we have like a worldwide Write-a-thon going on. Does anyone else live in a cold area? Are you all in warm areas? Yeah, I think you're further north than me. It was snowing here last week. So,
I'm so jealous.
It's like 80, a high of 80 today where I am. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, it's
well,
high here too.
It's just
I
got
am
to
not
spring.
happy with it. Very
We're just
judgy of the
getting
weather.
a little bit warm. Like I'm sitting by my window thinking I need a blanket because it's cold.
I literally had the AC on. It's so hot.
Oh my gosh, it's like
So
just
jealous.
above freezing here.
I will happily trade with you. Send it to you.
Everyone always wants this time library windows. Aw, is that like relaxing or is that like PTSD inducing? Because I guess it really depends on where you came. With Jessica on the s'mores microwave pancakes, that sounds absolutely amazing.
I mean, s'mores anything, like, oh yes, where do I sign up, right?
And it has like real marshmallows in it. Like,
Yes.
can't go wrong with that.
And it's
Look,
like
I'm not judging. I'll take fake marshmallows. Give me those like little NASA dehydrated ones, and I will just eat them straight. Like walk around
Yes,
the house,
by the handful.
cleaning. You know,
Like
you can get those canisters
Lucky
of the
Charms.
cocoa marshmallows, and I'm like,
Just a whole can of Lucky Charms marshmallows.
yes, yes. I mean,
Moon
not
is
like
being
every day,
healthy.
but yeah, there are days.
You think about it though.
Jessica is reminding everybody to subscribe. Again, there's links in the description if you just popped up for all of our hosts, for most of like YouTube, I think for everybody, but then also Instagram and like Twitter and Twitch for some people. So you can check down below for your favorite platforms. We have lots of people joining in, which is really exciting. And now we're finally back down to words. And then after I go through these last comments, I want to jump into another sprint. We have 20 and 25-minute timers queued up. So either of those, if you guys have preferences, let me know. But we have 36 words, a page and a half. I think Jessica in the last sprint might have been handwriting. Correct me if I'm wrong. The last set of sprints, I should say. 226 words. Vacuums. Oh. Oh,
the
the
like
Roombas.
Roombas.
Have you guys ever seen like the covers for the Roombas?
Yes.
I am only
They're
aware of
so
cats riding
cute.
Roombas. I didn't know you could put covers on them.
Yeah, people
So
put
they
like
don't-
decorative covers.
Yeah, so they don't like scratch up your baseboards and stuff when they run into them.
I mean, that's how it started, but like the only reason I would
Yeah.
ever consider buying a Roomba is to put a cover on it.
Okay, like it freaks me out. Roombas freak me out. Okay, I already mix up like Siri and like Alexa and stuff like that. I don't need another robot like in my house. I just,
Fair. Well, and I bet
don't
your
know.
Alexa could control your Roomba
Oh,
too.
no,
so-
no.
I do have
My
a lot of
Alexa-
privacy concerns with Roomba since they keep a map of everyone's house on a server. And I'm like, I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah. So I have this little Alexa TV who I got to the point where we had to change her name so that she wouldn't answer to Alexa because there were too many commercials. So she would hear her name on the commercial, but like it'll be totally quiet. I'll be in the other room. There'll be nobody in the same room as her, and she'll be like, "Oh, read this excerpt from this thing," and she'll just start talking. And then when you tell her to stop, she like doesn't listen. I spend half the days going, "Echo, stop! Echo, stop!" It's so weird.
we got our Alexa for free, so I was like, okay, I'll use it. Like I was weird about it, and I was like, I got it free. I forgot we got it free from somewhere else. But now I end up yelling at her a lot of times. I tell her to shut up, and like, it's so annoying.
That's what I do with mine. I'm pretty sure somebody gave me mine too. So maybe they just gave them to us because they're crazy robots, and that's probably what's
Must be
going on.
it.
My sister's house is all Google, and it's so cool because I watch my niece over there, and I could just be like, Google, play Disney lullabies, and then I can whisper, and Google from the other room hears me and like turns on. It's really nifty, super fancy. Jessica has a love-hate relationship with Roombas.
I can understand.
Aw,
Booping into the.
aw. That's so cute.
I think your rabbit. I don't know if your rabbit's smart or
I mean, the
not.
rabbit may just be messing with the Roomba. Like, look what I can
That's
do.
what I'm saying. Maybe it's really smart.
Like, I know a bunch of mischievous rabbits, so
Charlie said it's the most expensive pet toy ever.
yes, I can totally see that. Yeah.
Oh, you could put them on a schedule.
Nope.
Anna, thanks for liking the stream and subscribing. Okay, we're getting ready to jump into another sprint unless anybody else has any complaints, but I have lots more to write for the rest of the day. So is 20 minutes okay, or do you guys want 25? Which would you prefer? Is there a vote?
20 minutes, cool.
Sweet.
me.
Allie's trying to figure out how to say 20 the right direction.
figure-
So we'll just go that.
It's the end of Write-a-thon. Y'all are lucky. I know how words still work, frankly.
I found another also winter themed. I'm sorry because I'm in a cold area. Cute fantasy timer. I'm gonna throw up on
I'm
there.
okay with
And
it.
I pre-watched the commercial for you even. So,
Such dedication.
So
you know, I was getting ready. Watch me click on the wrong one. I think it's this one. That is not the right one. It is this one. Hold on. Ugh. They're not gonna let me host one next time. They're gonna be like, you don't even know how to use tabs. I'm close to this one.
I should laugh at you.
It's okay, Madie. I am not laughing with you at you. I'm laughing with
I'm
you
laughing
because
at
it's so relatable.
There we go.
Like y'all just
Like I
don't
can
know
do
how
the
I
same
can
mistake.
be.
There you go.
Yes, I
Here
am
we
here
go.
as a tourist of all the cold weather. Yes.
That's a cool timer, okay?
Yeah, that's
Timer.
really
Fine,
cool.
but cool.
super neat.
I love how aggressively ordinary this person looks with this book bag on.
Yeah, they're just like, I was just here walking home.
Yeah.
What's the deal? And then boom.
Okay. Okay, I'm starting the timer, cutting everyone off. Here you go. Sprinting. All right, that is the end of the Worldwide Write-a-thon sprints. I can't believe that's the last sprint. Sorry, I missed the time and say that before we got started. But it is about 6:30 now. We're going to be wrapping up here, giving you guys some extra information, chatting for a minute, and then the closing chat actually starts at 7. So I want to make sure that like our hosts here have a chance to step off and relax before the next chat. But thank you everybody for joining. I hope you got amazing words in. Let me know how you done the last sprint, how you did overall on the weekend. And while we're going through all of the hosts, I'm going to just be sharing comments on the screen. So if you want to take it away over there and let us know how you did for this last.
I wrote about 100 words in the project I was supposed to be writing, and then I started brainstorming something else because I got distracted, and that sprint felt like forever.
No, I felt that. The last 5 minutes is necessary.
Yes. You're absolutely right. I feel like I have aged about 3 years so far in the sprint. Yeah, I think I look fantastic, all things considered.
Did you get any more?
I went through and started selecting which poems I would next be editing. So I guess it's still part of the editorial process. And then I was like, well, I feel like I'm done for the day. And so I bopped along, checked Instagram, checked Twitter. I just bopped around. I'm
jealous.
That's
and
productive.
I mean, I did actually read or scan through a whole bunch of poems and like start lining them up. But then I was like, I can't do anything in 5 minutes or 4 minutes, 51 seconds. So let me just check some things.
You, Brooke?
What did I do? I was reading. I just started this morning. This is The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. It's just a little romance novel. So yeah, I was supposed to be reading other books this month, but I'm kind of a mood reader, so my TBRs don't really go as planned.
Amen.
I did a TBR video, I think, last fall because I was like, oh, I'm so cool. I'm going to do a TBR. And I ended up reading, I think one book on there because I'm a mood reader as well. So, I haven't done one since because, what's the point of doing a video? Yeah.
The reason I don't like doing those videos is because then I have to make, a follow-up video. How many of these how many of these books did I read? None. I read none.
Yeah, if anything, the TBR pile is now bigger and nothing has been taken away. Ha ha! It's plot twist. Yeah.
Yep, truth. I got a little bit done that time. The last scene that I wrote was a really emotional scene. It's in book 2, and it's the character's flaw has been tailing him for this entire time, and it's finally really caught up with him now. And so the scene was so emotional. So trying to write this new scene, the skeleton helped, but now I'm this one isn't as dramatic as the last one. I feel like it's a letdown. This is what revisions are for, though. I'll keep writing. So
this is what revisions are for. To remind myself of that while I write. This is what revisions are for. So some awesome goals I'm seeing in the comments. Someone's writing more later today. Have to get good sleep. I agree with that. Madison, what a beautiful name. I might be a little biased or something, but beautiful name. 857 words in the last sprint and 2,864 for the weekend.
Wait.
I can't.
This is 20,000.
20,000. I can't read. It's 20,000. I didn't realize that you were doing 10,000 a day. When you said you met your 10,000 word goal, I thought you meant for the whole 2 days. I didn't realize that was 10,000 today. And I think when you posted that in the last set of streams, it was 5 o'clock. That's crazy.
My brain hurts just thinking about that.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm if I could write 10,000 words in a week, if not a month.
Mm-hmm.
The only times I did 10,000, I was so drained. So drained. And I didn't write for a week after that because I was like, oh.
I can sporadically to 10,000 if I don't plan it and I wake up in the mood and I just do it. But if I plan it and I schedule up and I take off work, then I get it done. It's impossible.
Wait, was it you, Madie? Was it you, Brooke, too, who did you were trying to do the double thing where one of you did 5,000 and the person did 5,000?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My gosh,
we did.
It seemed so long ago.
A while ago.
I'm really good at remembering.
Why are you talking about ancient history?
I know. I just remember.
Everyone's getting talkative in the chat now that we're now that we're done. And
Yeah,
I
now
feel
it's
bad.
hugs.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I got to meet all of y'all because seriously, that was the real reason I signed up.
I know. So many people this weekend. I think that's absolutely awesome. So I want everyone to have a chance to go around and to share a little bit about yourselves, what you put on your channel, maybe if you sprint often, what kind of videos you do, how people can get in touch with you. Just because we met so many great people this weekend, and I don't want them to miss out on the opportunity. So we're just gonna go around in a circle again.
Okay, I'm Davaisha. My channel is grapefry. I post mostly writing vlogs sometimes, and I stream Monday mornings, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, and also this Friday I will be streaming 9:30 a.m. Eastern again. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at How to Eat Fried Grapes, and yeah, that's where you can find me.
Hi, I'm Glory. My channel is Glory Writes the Blues. Every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, whether it's daylight or standard time, we stream a chat, like a podcast type chat, with live interaction from other guests as well as our chatters. And right now we are finishing up the second season of Awkward Sibling Hour, which I host with my brother, where we talk about autism and autism related issues. It is actually super fun. However, this Monday we will be talking about PTSD recovery because Write-a-thon. I know a bunch of y'all have traumatized yourself with the sleep deprivation, as well as possibly crying for characters who have died this weekend. So be sure to check it out.
I felt that.
I mean, yeah, no, I have like held mini funerals when I have killed off a character. Like my brother will come in and like,
Aww.
"Are you okay?" I'm like, "It's fine. It's just such and such died today in this scene." And he's like, "I'm gonna go over here now. Bye."
You gotta get your feelings out.
You know, and I'm like, "I need a black veil. I need to buy a veil." But yeah, and then in April we're going to be getting back to second season and getting excited about movies, where we talk about particular movies and what the storytelling is and how we can fix storytelling difficulties when we encounter them. So it is super fun. I think everybody's really going to enjoy the second season. It's got a special surprise in it. Other than that, I post my short stories as audio stories on my channel. So if you like dark humor, be sure to check it out.
Awesome. Brooke.
I'm Brooke. My channel is Brook Writes. If I could point to the right corner here, I do book and writing related content. Try to balance it out. I usually try and post on Mondays and Thursdays, and I do live streams Saturday mornings. I'm hoping to do one every weekend for camp. So, yeah.
I'm Alli, and I do have my own channel. I don't stream anymore because life just gets crazy sometimes. So I like popping in on other people's streams. Quite fun. But I do post more bookish and authory type stuff. Usually I do booktube things, and I'm also doing, I think this week, I'm actually posting my April bullet journal thing this week, if I remember correctly. I need to film it, granted, and then edit it, and then post it. But I'm most active on Instagram, which is my favorite platform, and you can find that down below as well. So, and thank you so much, Madii, for hosting this, putting this,
Thank
this
you guys
particular
for
chat
coming.
together. Thank you.
Flurry's coming in for the closing. He loves to sit up there while I work. But my name is Madii. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and thank you for letting me be a host for this event. I swear one of these days I'll get all the tech stuff down, and by the time I do that, I'll probably update everything and change it, and that's probably just how it's going to go. I am a fantasy writer, and I'm also a freelance editor. If you guys need any information for that, my website is always in the description below. But I post writing-related videos twice a week, almost every week, especially now that my computer is up and running, so that is pretty great. I don't stream on a regular schedule, but I do sporadically host streams, so I hope you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that I can see you again in the future. And I'm going to let you guys go so that you have 15 to 20 minutes of time to relax and eat and stuff before you have to get in the chat for the closing chat. But thank you all for coming, and I really just enjoyed this weekend with you guys. Happy writing. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.